So this video has been a few years coming. Initially when I bought the car, I did a video about how it drove in sport mode. Not so much the economy portion of it, even though it is a hybrid. Since my commute got extended, it's now 30 miles one way, 35 depending on traffic and local roads. The hybrid came in quite handy at the time. Fuel prices were up, and what I'm going to do in this video is to show the car 3 years on, well, a little over 3 years, about 3.5 at this point, and 42,000 miles on the clock. So take a look at some of the videos I took of the interior of the vehicle and how she's held up for us, me and the wife. Well, the wife mainly drives it now, but I think it's held up quite well during that period of time. So right now we're going to drive the vehicle out on the road to build up some battery power and then use it in eco mode. I have the vehicle set to sport mode so we can drive it and get the battery built up enough to take it out of sport mode and drive it in eco mode to see how it does. Now I will admit that my driving style sometimes can be a bit aggressive. I drive quick, and the thing I love about this hybrid is the fact that I can drive it quick when I want to, because the sport mode button actually makes the car wakes up and actually performs a lot better. So once we get an area where we can actually put our foot down, I'll do that. For a vehicle that's 3 years old with 40,000 miles on it, she is definitely better than the previous hybrids before. Well, the previous Kia Optima hybrids that I had. Not that they were shaky or noisy or anything at that point, but overall the noise level in this vehicle is quite low when you consider that Kia has taken their time to add in more sound deadening material inside the vehicle over the years as they focus on fuel economy, like everyone else who took out all this sound deadening just so they could get better fuel economy. The things that normally wear on the car are the seats, steering wheel, pretty much most of the touch points. And as you can see from some of these videos, these touch points have actually worn quite well. I did notice a few nicks here and there, and I'll assume that it's either done by the wife or one of her friends that she drove in the vehicle. For a hybrid vehicle, that should be getting around 42 miles combined, if I remember correctly. Right now, the average in this vehicle is 36.6. I know I drove it hard. When I gave it to the wife, it was 38, but her commute is much shorter than mine, so that could probably be one of the reasons why the economy hasn't really gone up. This test is to let us see how well the vehicle is doing at not quite highway speeds yet. We're doing about 55. Well, I guess it is somewhat highway speeds. No radio, sunroof is slightly open. The AC is on. So what you should be hearing, I know I hear a lot more than tire noise because these tires aren't the quietest around. But I think overall the cabin is pretty quiet. So we get up to 60 miles an hour right now. Alright, I'm gonna take it out of sport mode and see how she does do on just all batteries. So now we're in eco mode. All battery driving. When I first got the car, the thing that I would do was put it in sport mode, build with the battery, and then when I got to some side roads, see how far I could go using just battery only. I was able to go 8 miles without using the engine on some rolling back hill roads. I was quite impressed at that. So, okay, for that little stint, we got the battery down to a little over 3/4. At this point, I'm not paying attention to the miles that we're traveling, just how much battery we have left. Now look at this grin, cause it's about to win again. I wrote the vision and I made it plain, and I stayed focused and I built the lane. So we started off from there. I guess that's probably about a 1/4 mile so far. We're at 50 miles an hour. That was all battery driving, no engine. We're now at 3/4. You know, with that bar above half. I was a diamond in the rough. He said what we had was in enough. I heard the engine just kicking. He's about to gas it. Nope, that's it. Oh, kick back in again. I guess because we're going up a hill. Trying to go with a lighter foot right now to see how she'll do. I've driven this vehicle before to 1/4 of the charge on battery. So we're at half power now. Oh. We're at half battery charge. Let's see how far we can go if we stick around 25 miles an hour on this road before the engine kicks in.
Want it, I'ma give it to you G straight NML beats. I am not a human being. Ballin' like Kareem, sippin' on codeine. I lean with it, rock with it, got cold dreams. Boom, back, boom in the trap. When trap meets house, we get a trap house. Got 2 stacks, throw it at a strip dancer. Big booty hoe, says she from Atlanta.
Nope. She just came in there for a second. I guess I entered that corner a little too hot. And there's the engine. I'm trying to go light, but no matter what I do, it's pop it in. Oh, 30 miles an hour, I guess that wasn't helping my cause. Okay, I guess you couldn't hold out any longer, so we're down to 1 bar above 1/4. I guess maybe that's about 2 or 3 miles. All right, we'll put it back in sport mode. That's going to build up some battery power. My foot down. This hybrid has held up quite well over the years, even with my style of driving and sometimes my wife's lead-foot style of driving. Fuel economy is at 36.6, 42,000 miles on her. She's been doing quite well. Let's see, I would say for the trip that I just took, my driving style, economical was 48%, normal was 39%, aggressive was 13%. This is really unlike how I typically would drive the car, even the sport mode on, but this is just to get a nice, smooth set of roads for the sound inside the vehicle, tire noise, and to also to build the battery up so that we could drive in eco mode and see how far we can go, just battery only, as a hybrid vehicle as it's supposed to go. I think overall, it's a great buy for anyone looking for a hybrid, but if you're also looking for something that can maintain a bit of pep when you put your foot in it, this Optima Hybrid does quite a good job.
I'm OG, overly grateful for the chance to kill the beat, bro. Cain and Abel, ain't trying to lay low, peep the shine. Comfortable in my own skin, peace of mind. What's mine is mine.